last week you guys had the chess club in. You guys made an extra day for them, right? Brought in tickets, brought them in to eat. To me, that showed you a real relationship with these guys. You guys aren't just playing chess and going, all right, get out of here, kids.
No, heck no. Those kids are special, and every time we want them to feel that way as well. We definitely prioritize the relationships that we have with them, making sure that everyone is getting in games with every other kid there, every other player, just mixing and matching, because those relationships are really important. And honestly, it's made the games on the days that we've had chess club that much more important. And it just goes back to what I was talking about earlier about the impact that we're trying to have on this game. Those relationships are very key and very important to be able to have and be able to fall back on. It's a hard game, it's a long season, and honestly, for us players, we treat those events and days as such to be able to kind of take our heads away from the game. Something that could take our attention away, that could allow us to have a free mind, and the kids have such an impact on us to be able to kind of escape and just enjoy something in a competitive setting in the same way as baseball, but definitely makes it more fun, the relationships, being able to combine the two.
All right, can we talk Tigers, Guardians real quick? You grew up closer to Detroit than here, right? Were you a Detroit fan at all?
No. Definitely growing up, seeing the type of teams that they'd had, they were really, really good. So, definitely saw them in that regard. But, me personally, I grew up just a fan of like specific players. So I was more looking for whoever was my favorite player that year and just supporting them in that way.
As I was walking over here, I thought it was the schedule makers got it right. You guys didn't play until like May. They came to our place in July 4th. Now we're here, and they're going to be at home next week. I think many people would say you guys are the two best teams over the last 5-6 years in this division. No offense to anybody else. Just what does this series mean, and how do you guys have to go about taking the series like any other series?
Yeah, I mean, for the series itself, it's awesome. It's really exciting to be able to be competing in such impactful games to this point. It continues to keep the game fun. For the type of way that we're trying to handle it, we're just trying to go out there and compete and win day by day. It doesn't matter who's out there on the other side of the field. We want to treat it as there's someone who's essentially trying to take a win from us, and it doesn't matter what it says on their jersey. We want to go out there and win the game at the end of the day. So I think kind of on the outside, it's really fun, and I think it's really good for the game to be able to have such impactful games and exciting games. But for our minds, we're really just trying to take it one step at a time, one day at a time, one pitch at a time, minimize everything, and just try to control the things that we can to go out there and compete and ultimately win.
Does it help that you guys, and this will be the last thing, does it help that you guys try to take every game, every series like a playoff series, so when you get to this situation, it's not, oh my gosh, this is big?
Yeah, 100%. Being able to have that background of the playoffs last year as well, I think definitely helps us, because we understand how the at the most highest parts of the game, it can be a little daunting, but I think having that background, we kind of understand how to have as little thoughts in our minds as possible to just go out there and play our game. At the end of the day, we're at our best when we're just focusing on that, and I think that that's what our goal is, not just for this series, but from now until we reach the finish line.